So a Navy veteran is suing a Florida heavy equipment company after his supervisor said that all N-words are good for cleaning. Now, the brother name is Shakeem, and he was the only black technician in his department at Ring Power when he said that he dealt with a glass ceiling, Demotion, and co-workers joking about being nothing more than a maid over a 4-year time span. Now, it said Petersen filed a racial discrimination lawsuit in federal court. So Petersen was hired in July of 2013 and accused his supervisor, Joshua Carlson, of singing lead in a racist chorus, according to the Miami Herald and according to his lawsuit. Now, this company is headquartered out of St. Augustine, Florida. He said the suit obtained listed 11 racist comments Petersen heard directly or indirectly from Carlson. Some of those include N-words, don't know what they're doing, and N-words are lazy. Let me stop there right there. Let's really deal with that. If quote unquote N-words are so lazy, why is America the way it is now? Because remember, N-words are lazy. Black people didn't become lazy until we got off the plantation field. That's when we became lazy. No, the fact is, your ancestors are lazy. You're lazy. Matter of fact, you're lazy now. Those who are trying to call black people lazy. You sit up here and try to complain about other people coming across the border and taking jobs from you. You can go do those jobs. You can go pick those strawberries, pick those fruits, work in those factories, all those people doing coming across the border. Why don't you do it? But you don't want to do it because you never had to go out and do no physical work the way black people had to do physical work. Now you're using the Hispanics to do the physical work for you. And the reason why you still have an immigration problem is because you like to have that cheap labor, but you don't want to do it. You want to make the money off of it, but you don't want to do it. So one moment you say they don't need to come over here, but the next moment you're not arresting the people that's hiring those people. If you really want to get down to the nitty gritty, it's very easy to solve the immigration issue, to start arresting everybody that's hiring them. Then they'll put a stop to that real quick. It's called supply and demand. But they're always trying to call black people lazy. Black people are the hardest working people ever. Whether they working in a continent, look at all the places black people have built and all the civilizations black people have established. Anywhere where we were taken to build anything, it was a great and beautiful thing. They just don't want us to have any kind of confidence in ourselves. Brothers work hard every day. Brothers get education. Sisters get education. Black people, that's the last thing I know about black people is that we're lazy. That's what I know. Now, do you have lazy people sometimes? Yeah, you could. But I've seen lazy people in every group. But it's just quite funny that the people that didn't work hard and build crap, always trying to talk about someone's lazy. And if you never did that, I'm not talking to you. Now, continuing, it said, because of Petersen's race, it said Carlson, the white supremacist, routinely assigned Petersen janitorial work assignments, such as sweeping, mopping, and buffing Ring Power shop floors throughout Petersen's employment at Ring Power, according to an attorney for Petersen said in the lawsuit. According to Carlson, all N-words are good for is cleaning. And say the suit also alleged that the white supremacist recommended Petersen be terminated, which led to a demotion in his pay, which was cut from $18.50 an hour to $14 an hour, and cleaning assignments even after he graduated from apprentice technician program. Now, say non-black technicians were given interesting and challenging work assignments. It said, and Petersen was given menial, humiliating, and degrading work assignments. Non-black technicians routinely joked about Petersen being nothing more than a maid and not a technician. So he took his complaints to management and threatened to quit October 9, 2017. It said, but the manager failed to follow up with him until his resignation became effective October 19. So, what happened to this brother happens to a lot of black people on the job. And a lot of black people actually do have cases. And sometimes they don't want to deal with it because it's like, man, what I'm going to do if I need this job? I got my bills. What if I cause a ruckus and get fired? That's what holds black people back a lot of times. But you know what? To be demeaned and humiliated and everybody sitting there watching you based on the color of your skin, that is evil. And Ring Power needs to pay, and they got the money to pay it. They need to pay that lawsuit real quick. And I want to know, is that the standard operating procedure for Ring Power? I want to know. And we need to tweet them and ask them, is that how they run things, that black people are nothing good but cleaning people to them. We just want to know. Because we live in this time period, and these people, like I told you, they do not change. They don't change at all. They can't help themselves. I told y'all, like that bull picture I always talk about, is that they see us and they just see red. They don't care about their jobs. They don't care about their families. They don't care about anything. And for me, it doesn't make sense. I have not seen anything like that once I really just look into the psychology of that. I mean, the level of hatred that you got to have for that, and you willing to even risk your own job and your own family. Because let's think about it. This lawsuit go through, they have to pay. You think that guy gonna keep that job? No, they're not gonna keep him around. But they can't help themselves. And anytime that I see it, I'm gonna point it out for the whole world to see, because that's the thing. The whole world gotta know how they get down. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story out of Florida. But you know what? Brothers gonna keep trucking along. Brothers are gonna keep opening businesses. Brothers are gonna keep getting trades, skills, getting degrees, doing for themselves. Brothers are making more money today than they ever made in the past. Don't let nothing like this get you down, because you know what? You got the knowledge, open your own business. That's the best way to go. Get connected in Africa. Start an expansion there. That's what we need to do. Go to the Caribbean, expand there. We need to do that. You don't let these people just pigeonhole you and think all you relegated is to that. You got a whole world that you can compete in. And that's something that most of them can't do anyway, is compete. They got to cheat. That's why they fighting so hard to maintain the terrorism that they have in this country. Because if they keep maintaining that, it gives them unearned privilege. But as that unearned privilege is eroding away every day, and they actually have to compete with people on an equal playing field, it always exposes them. And that's what they're afraid of more than any other thing.